froggy frog poked his head through the reeds at the edge of the placid pond and swirled his bulging eyes. He looked all around the frog pond and signaled his musicians. He looked up and saw the first star in the evening sky, and then waited for more to appear. He pushed through the tall reeds at the edge of the pond and jumped into the water. Then he swam to a lumpy log and climbed up on the soggy bark. He said and looked all around. He heard another frog. He answered. Still another joined in, and they answered each other. Softly at first, 1, 2, 3, the crickets began. He knew by their rhythm it was going to be a warm night. A fish sprang out of the water, and rings rippled to the edge of the pond. The wind pushed through the reeds around the pond. As the moon climbed over the distant hill, the mosquitoes swarmed over the water and around the log. The Frog Pond Symphony had begun.
Hold it! Hold it!
Everything stopped. The little frog saw beside the pond a new form. Into the water he jumped, and ripples fanned across the surface. He swam over to investigate. A new rock stood solidly at the edge of the pond. He said, and swirled his bulgy eyes in every direction without moving his head.
What a peculiar design on that rock. Why haven't I seen it there before?
Said another frog. Said still another frog. And they all came closer to see. The mosquitoes swirled over the new rock.
What a marvelous new podium,
Said the happy little frog.
Podium. That's the place where the conductor stands.
He leaped on the rock. With a definite beat of his foot, began conducting the Frog Pond Symphony again. A fish sprang out of the water, and rings of ripples traveled to the edge of the pond. The wind pushed through the reeds at the shore. Mosquitoes swarmed over the pond and around the new podium.
Hold it! Hold everything!
Said the puzzled conductor.
Ooh, what's happening? The rock moved. It did it again. How could it move?
There's a hole in it, said another frog. See, there's another. Just then, the strangest thing happened. A head slowly came out of the hole in the rock, and two sleepy eyes opened. All the frogs jumped in the water. Then, one by one, poked their heads out of the water. It wasn't a rock at all. It was a turtle,
I love your music,
said the turtle.
but if you must use my back when you are conducting, please refrain from stomping your foot. It shakes my inside, something dreadful.
The turtle got up and began to walk around the pond. The little bullfrog jumped on the turtle's back.
Oh, what a marvelous thing! Why, I will be the only symphony conductor with a moving podium as I conduct my Frog Pond Symphony.
A fish sprang out of the water, and the ripples traveled to the shore. The wind pushed through the reeds, and the mosquitoes swarmed over the pond as the happy little conductor led his unique symphony. When the moon disappeared over the distant hill, the sky became gradually light with the dawn of another day. Slimfellow Bog was a magical man who traveled the world in a rickety van. The rickety van had an engine supreme with levers and gears, all powered by steam. Wherever Bog went, the people would see his tricks of pure magic for a small fee. He wore a tall hat and a billowy cape with colorful pockets peculiar in shape. His trousers were velvet and short to his knees, and his favorite food was sharp cheddar cheese. He could pull from his cape a green dancing broom, and in less than a minute sweep a whole room. He could shake from his hat a miniature hoe, and in 2 minutes flat, a garden would grow. Slimfellow Bog had a colorful bird who repeated squeakily all that it heard.
Show's over, show's over.
it would squeakily say.
Some other time we'll journey this way.
Don't be so anxious, my fine feathered friend. I've more magic to show. This isn't the end. Then out of Bog's pocket, in the wink of an eye, came gigantic fireworks to light up the sky. The audience cheered and screamed with delight, for never before had they seen such a sight. In the year 1910, Slimfellow Bog got lost in a forest during a fog. The rickety van went round and round. It choked, it wheezed, then made not a sound. The colorful bird squeakily said,
We're stuck, 'cause the motor is dead.
Calm your feathers, Screechy, this isn't so bad, said Bog, and desperately tried all the magic he had.
Won't work, I told you so. There isn't a way to make that thing go.
Slimfellow sagged, broken-hearted, upset. I will not give up. No, I won't. Not just yet. He walked away, and to his surprise, met a fiery dragon with smoke in his eyes. Bog shook and shuddered, then turned rather pale. For the fiery dragon let out a big wail.
Don't stand there, man. Do something for me. I've got to quit smoking. I can't even see.
Bog uttered some magical words with a scream. And the smoke from the dragon turned into steam.
Now see what you've done.
The poor dragon cried.
You've ruined the fire that I built inside. Oh, nobody wants me. Nobody dares. Nobody needs me. Nobody cares. What good is a dragon without any flame? People will laugh and they'll call me by name.
Bog smiled, then grinned and said with delight, I need you. I want you. I need you, all right. The dragon blinked hard to dry his hot tears.
You need me really? And you have no fears?
Everyone's needed to fill a place, and for you, my friend, I've got just the space. I need you to power my van. With your steam, make it go. And not only that, you'll be part of my show. Thereafter, for years, like a beautiful dream, they traveled together, all powered by steam. A rickety van with Screechy Agog, the happiest dragon, and Slimfellow Bog.